Good morning. How are you doing? So, my name is Rachel Best, and I am hopping on here today to share with you. I love helping people and empowering people to create money online. So, about a couple months ago, I came across this digital marketing, and I had no idea what digital marketing was all about. And you know what? Before I get started here, real quick, let me make sure that I am live on my Facebook feed as well as on here on YouTube. So, anyways, I I heard about this digital marketing and like I didn't really understand what is digital marketing. And I heard the lingo, I heard automations, I heard all these things, but I'm like, I have no idea what is digital marketing. What am I selling? What am I like? I don't understand. And so when I saw one of my friends make a post that she was going to make 60,000 in 6 months, I'm like, okay, what are you doing? How are you planning on making 60K in 6 months? And she's like, I have no idea what this is, but I'm going to give it a shot. And we knew some she knew some people that were having success. We both knew a mutual person that was having success. And I was like, okay, like I don't really know what I'm getting into, but I'm going to trust you. I'm going to trust the process and I'm going to jump in. And so when I did that, like I was able to um, launch my business within a week. And also within 3 days of launching out my business, I was creating an income already. And so I have never made money so easy in my life because I've been taught, and maybe you have been too, it's you have to work, you basically work your life away, right? Like you have to work 9 to 5, or like I never really worked a 9 to 5. I always worked like a lot of hours. And so before I became a stay-at-home entrepreneur and mom and all the things, I used to do hair. I did hair for 20 years. And when I was doing hair, I would go in at 7 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 6 o'clock in the morning. And sometimes I would not leave there until like sometimes 8, 9 o'clock at night, or sometimes even later than that. There was times I remember being there to almost midnight. And it was crazy. Like I worked, I know what it's like to work. I used to be a workaholic. I was a single mom for 5 years. I have three older kids, and my husband and I, we have a blended family. And so we have 5 kids altogether. I had three, he had one, and then we have one together, and he is 8. And, uh, when I became a stay-at-home mom and entrepreneur, because I started in this network marketing company a few years about oh gosh, 8 years ago now. I was in a network marketing company, and it gave me the freedom to be able to come home. And that's something I always wanted with my older kids is I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I wanted to homeschool, but that just wasn't ideal when the older kids were younger. I was not able to do that. I was not able to stay at home. I was not able to, homeschool them and do all the things. And so network marketing was my tool about 9 years ago, or 8 years ago. I'm sorry, 8 years ago when I came across network marketing. I did that. And then for the last 7 years, I've been out of the salon. I ended up quitting my full-time job and being a stay-at-home mom, entrepreneur, building a business, my network marketing business. And it was great. And, but it also came with a price. It came with a price of, like, yes, I was working from home, but I was also putting a lot of time in to build a team, to check in on clients and do client calls and things like that. And so, although I had more freedom, but I still had a lot of time that I was on phone calls. And then over the last couple years, I've kind of shifted. I am also a public speaker and also a podcast. I have a podcast and an author. I wrote my own book and then 3 other books. And just a few months ago, like I have poured so much money into investing in myself because I am a firm believer that you have to invest in yourself to to grow. And so I started investing in myself several years ago, and just personal growth and learning and all the things. And I have been working on building a coaching business of my own, and doing public speaking, and it just wasn't like doing what I expected it to do. And so I was just like tired. Like a few months ago, I was just tired. I was tired. I was overwhelmed. I was like, and social media can make life look so much easier, right? It can make things look so much better than what they are, right? And I'm definitely grateful for my life. I'm grateful for the things that I've gotten to do. I'm grateful for the experiences and the people. And also, there's been a lot of behind the scene things that I've had to contend through. And so I'm sure I'm not the only one that has had to contend through things. And so, anyways, so a couple months ago, I was just like done. I'm just like, I am tired of doing sales calls. I am tired of trying to trying to build this business. Like, I'm just tired. And, I paid coaches. I've had several different coaches for this, that, and whatever. And, I'm like, I'm just tired. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. And like, I spent a lot of days crying. And so again, I show up on social media because I'm a very positive person, but I was just tired. And I'm like, I need to make money easier than what I'm doing right now. Like, this is not working. And so when I saw my friend make a post that she was going to make 60K in 6 months, and I reached out to her, and even though she had no idea what she was doing, we had no idea what either one of us, what we were getting into, but we both knew that we were going to make it work. And I'm so grateful that, it was an answered prayer. It really was an answered prayer for me because, like I said, I was in this moment of like, I was just praying to God, like, God, there has to be something easier. And, God for me has really been like taking me back to the basics in life. Like, we have gotten so far out of, like, because of how everything is, we've gotten so far out of the basics, right? And so, like, I want to be a stay-at-home mom. I want to take care of my child. I want to um, homeschool him, and I want to teach him the things that I want him to know. And I've been doing that, but it was stressful because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I have to do phone calls, and I'm on these phone calls, and I have to do this and I have to do that, and and trying to maneuver everything and to make sure that he is still getting his homeschooling in, and and doing being a mom to him and all the things. And so, like, I just, like I said, I was just tired, and I'm just like, something has to give. Like, I can't keep doing this stuff. Like, I can't keep, spending so much time on the phone, doing phone calls, building a business, and like, my kid was just, doing his own thing, And so God, just really brought me back to, like, it's time to go back to the basics. And, I've really enjoyed being able to have this tool, this online digital marketing tool that I only work 2 hours a day. And it's the easiest, and I can't even call it work because it's so simple and so easy to do. Like, you really have to have like this much skills, actually, really, like this much, because in the classroom, she teaches us how to do all the tech stuff. And if you have tech questions, you have access. They do calls every week. I think 1 or 2 calls a week, at least one. I can't remember. I feel like it's two. But anyways, you have tech support, and you have a huge community that teaches you and helps you how to do this. And so, like I had zero. I have very, very minimal tech skills, like, like stuff like this, or, Facebook, things like that I can do. But other than that, like, I didn't really know what I was doing. And so, with my previous business. Like I had a website and I had a funneling system, but I had no idea how to use it. I'm like, I have no idea how to use this. How do I do this? And so I was paying a monthly fee and I wasn't even using it because I didn't know how to use it. And with this, it's an already done for you website. It's an already done for you. Like you just plug your information in. That's all you do. Like everything is seriously done for you. It's like copy and paste stuff. And then doing some videos and just sharing my story and my journey and how I've been able to create income by doing a 2-hour workday. And there's some days that I'm not even consistent with it. Like I'm pretty consistent showing up. But there's some days that I haven't, like, I take a day or two off here and there, And so, cause like I said, like I really feel like it's like, for me, going back to the basics of, what God has called me to do. And right now, I feel like it is, excuse me, right now for me, I feel like I need to focus on my son and teaching him the truth, teaching him, Holy Spirit, teaching him about God, teaching him about Jesus, teaching him about um, um, how to tune into God, teaching him truth. Honestly, that's really what it comes down to, is just teaching him the truth. And if I'm doing all these other things, all these worldly busy things, then how am I teaching him the truth? And so it's been really nice to be able to have a very short work day so that I can spend more time with him. I didn't become a stay-at-home mom and a homeschool mom so that he could just be by himself all the time. Like I became a stay-at-home mom and a homeschool mom because I want him to know the things that I want him to know. I want to teach him. I don't want the schools and the government to teach him what they want him to know. Like I want to teach him what I want him to know. I want to pour values into him that I feel are necessary. And I want to pour beliefs into him that I feel necessary. So like, thank goodness, like the older kids, like they're in their 20s, but I feel like they've kind of like, they're all like, got their head on straight. And, so obviously I was able to pour into them enough, but like Maverick will probably never go to a regular school because I just want to avoid him being around any of that craziness. And I don't want people to have influence on my kids' mind and doing all the things. That could be a whole nother conversation. But we are talking about how to create money. And I love empowering people to make money online. And so this is, like I said, it's an easy, already done for you program, and it's honestly it's an evolving it's an evolving it's not just like a course or a program that you're like, oh, okay, here, you bought this and there you go. No, like this is a program that um it is always evolving. It is always changing. Like you have live people, you have a live mentor. There are people that are making 6 and 7 figures using this online process, this online digital process. And so if you're looking for a way to be able to create some extra income, and you don't have to quit your job. If you're already working and you're like, you know what, like I like my job, I don't want to quit my job. That's okay. You don't have to quit your job. You can use this. Some people use this as, oh, you know what, I'm going to do this so I can make some extra fun money. And, oh, I'm going to take my kids on a vacation or my family on a vacation, And so, like there's so many options that you can use this digital online marketing blueprint, and it's a proven blueprint. And so I love getting, $900 dings. Like the other day, I just like it pinged up. I got $900 and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I just made $900 and I didn't leave. I didn't do phone calls. And all I did was post some videos on social media and done some lives. Like That's all I do. And so I'm like, I didn't know that making money could be this easy. And so, like I said, this process is an already done for you. You just follow the steps. And there's the lady that created this, like she does mentoring calls with us. So you get a free community, free mentoring, and you get the step by step. If you are coachable and you can follow directions, then you can do this business. So it really does require those two things. Well, actually three things. It requires being coachable, being able to follow step by step directions, and having Wi-Fi. That's all you need. You can have a phone, computer. I'm on my phone right now. I'm doing this on my phone right now. And so as long as you have a phone and Wi-Fi and are coachable and you can follow directions, then you can do this business. So I've had some people that have bought, and that I'm like, just gotta follow directions, just gotta follow the directions. And so, if you skip one piece of information, like if you skip it, then you're not following the process. You gotta follow the process, 100% follow the process, and you will 100% have success. So there are hundreds and thousands of people using this blueprint. And again, like I'm pretty new to the digital marketing space. It's only been a couple months, and already I've made $6,300. And so, like if I can do this, you can do this. And in the digital marketing space, like there's so much growth to happen still in this digital space. And so like right now it's I can't remember what the numbers are now, but it's like a $1.2 million business a day. And over the next 3 and 6 years, it's going to be billions and trillions. And I was watching a girl the other day, and she was talking about like, it might seem like, like everybody's talking about this digital marketing, but she's like, really, it's only like 1% is of people are actually doing it. And one great thing about there's so many great things, but one thing too about this is like we can literally reach people from all across the world. And so there's people in South Africa that are having success with this blueprint, and Australia, and all over America. And there's so much growth, and how like this product, and also to teach you that you can create your own if you want to. Like you don't have to. That's what one great thing is, that like I have a lot of things wrote down that I want to create. And when I found this, I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is going to teach me the things that I've been wanting to learn, but people wanted me to pay them like, thousands and thousands of dollars. And I'm like, and this is a one-time investment, no monthly fees, and I get a free coach and I get a free community. Like this is amazing. And so, because I've thrown money at so many different courses that I'm like, I get the product, but I'm like, okay, well, now what do I do, right? And so with this, like there's no guesswork. Like it literally just shows you how to do it. And so, so I'm really excited about having a tool to give to people, to be able to, if you're like me, if you have something that you're like, man, like I really want to learn how to attract my ideal clients to me, or I really want to hone in on, like, I want to capture emails, and I want to learn how to do my own course, or create my own passive income, or my own affiliate links, or my own resale rights on a product. Like, how do I do that? Well, you can either you can just resell this, or B, you can create your own, and this teaches you how to create your own and create that passive income. And so like I had one person ask me, she's like, okay, so like what am I selling? And I was like, well, I'm like, there's 4 different products that you can sell, and you can either you can just keep regurgitating and reselling this product, if you don't want to like come up with your own product, you can just keep selling this, because there's people, like people that are real estate agents can use this to attract their ideal clients, because there's tools and resources. There's so many tools and resources in here that if you're a real estate agent, or if you are a travel agent, or if you have your own business, like there's multiple people in here that are using this this information to grow their audience, and like to attract their people from YouTube, from TikTok, from Instagram, from LinkedIn. Like this program is so vast that it's hard to explain like exactly what it is, because there's so much and it can be used in so many different ways. And so, like I said, like if somebody is a real estate agent or a travel agent, or you have your own business and you want to attract your ideal clients, this is going to teach you. It's going to teach you how to create, if you wanted to create something for to capture emails, and then you could also do affiliate links, and like all these things were foreign to me, and I had no idea. Master reset, like all this stuff was so foreign to me a couple months ago, and now I'm like, oh my gosh, like how did I not get this? Now that I am like into it and learning and growing and applying, now I'm like, how did I not know this? How did this not make sense to me? Because after you get it, you get it. And so so you can either, like you can either sell and resell this product, or you can say, you know what, I want to create my own product, and you can create your own product, and it teaches you how to do all this stuff. And so anyways, so if you have any questions, let me know, because I want to make sure that I am, like for me, I was in a network marketing company, right? And so I only got like I think like 30% of the, like when I had to build teams, right? And so I only got a percentage of what people bought. With this, you get 100% of the commission in your pocket. So last Friday, when I got a ping for $900, all that $900 went into my account. The week before that, I made $1,200, and all of that went into my pocket. And so, like selling just 11 of the $900 products, you can make $10,000 in a month by just selling 11. And so like it just blows my mind that, like, and when you have something that people want and they see value in it, then people will buy. So this product, as I'm sharing it, and as people are learning about it, and as other people are sharing it, it's a proven process that will show you how to create multiple streams of income. And so, and again, how to attract your ideal client. And so, and how to grow your YouTube. Like that's what I'm doing right now. I'm learning how to grow my YouTube channel. And so as I'm learning how to grow it, and as it starts growing, then YouTube will start paying me. So like the lady that we're learning from, she makes like $120 a day from YouTube by doing videos. Like it's like blows my mind again, like how easy it is to create multiple streams of income. Now you have to apply, like you can't just learn the information and not apply it. Like you have to apply. You can't just buy the product and like, I always love Michelle's analogy. Like she's like, she has a box of cake mix. And so I have no idea why I just did that, but she has a box of cake mix. And so like if, she has this box of cake mix, but like she's at the store, you go to the grocery store and you're like, oh, that cake looks really good. You buy the cake mix and you buy the ingredients that go into it. And then you come home and you put the ingredients, away. And if you don't do anything with it, then nothing's going to happen. Like the cake is not going to make itself, right? Like you have to take it out. You have to put the eggs in, the oil in, the cake mix in. You have to put it in the oven for a certain amount of time. Like you have to apply, you have to use the ingredients so that you can have the results that you want. And so And it, just like a cake box, like it tells you, this program will tell you step by step how to do it. How do you do this? And so if you follow directions, just like a cake, like if you get a cake and you put water instead of oil and you don't put eggs in it, it's not going to turn out right. So you have to follow directions. And so as long as you can follow directions, you're coachable, and you have a phone and Wi-Fi, then you can do this. And so yeah, like I'm excited for you to just learn and grow with me. And if you want more information, you can just go to my website. It's Make Money Now with Rachel /.com. You have to put that backslash in there, because if you don't put the backslash in there, then it brings you to, I don't even know what it brings you to. But anyways, so I probably should have wrote that out for you, but I can put it in the comments. But it's Rachel or I'm sorry, Make Money with Rachel /.com. And then you will be able to see all the different products that I offer, and you can start learning and growing, and you can start creating some income for your family, like I have been able to create for my family. So it's been a great relief to have something that I don't have to be on the phone. Like I don't have to be on the phone with people to try to sell them. This product sells itself. And so if that's something that you're overwhelmed, you're tired, you want something simple, you need something easy, you need it already done for you, then this is exactly what you need, because it is already done for you. So anyways, my friends, we will talk again, and I hope you're having an amazing day. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And all right, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.